Hey there, it's Matt again with the Decal World. This video tutorial is going to show you how to apply your new custom Rhinestone website advertising decal for your car from the Decal World. Now, a few things you're going to need to get started is some masking tape, a pair of scissors, your application fluid, a lint-free cloth or shirt, a ruler just to line it up, and then an X-Acto knife or pen in case you get any big bubbles that you want to get out. So this is the back of the vehicle right now. As you can see, we just have magnets on the car right now. We're going to spice it up a little bit, get some bling on the back of here, make sure it gets noticed by every car we drive by, everybody that's behind us with some rhinestones. So let's go ahead and get rid of that website, done with the magnet, and now we're going to prep our area. So we're going to spray it with our application fluid. We're just using a regular t-shirt here. You can use any kind of lint-free cloth. Go ahead and get it nice and clean and ready for our application. So now that it's nice and clean and dry again, we're ready to go ahead and apply the decal. So what we're going to do is we're just going to get some of our tape here, and we're going to put our tape, we're going to use a hinge method. So we're going to put the tape right across the middle of the decal. And in that way we're going to use this hinge method to be able to do half of the decal at a time so we can get it lined up straight. So we're just going to eyeball this pretty easy, just line it up straight, and once we have it lined up straight, everything's looking pretty good. We're just going to go into where that masking tape is, press it down, and we know our space is set right there. We're going to be able to do half of this decal at a time to get it lined up perfectly and get it nice and straight. So now we're ready to apply the right side of the decal here. So we're just going to pull it away from our carrier sheet here. And once we get the right side of it pulled away, we're just going to cut away that part of the carrier sheet. So we have just the decal there. We're going to grab our application fluid. We're going to spray the actual surface we're applying it to, as well as the back of the decal, get it nice and wet. And the reason why we're doing this and getting the fluid there is once we apply it, as long as we don't push against the decal, we can actually pull it back off, move it a little bit, make sure it's straight. So everything's looking pretty straight there. We're going to go ahead and start putting some pressure on it. That's going to help adhere it so it stays on there good. And now we're ready to do the left side of the decal. So as you can see, we're just pulling away the masking tape here. Carefully pull that away, and then we're going to pull off this carrier sheet once again. We're going to pull the carrier sheet all the way until the end here. So you'll see as we get to the end, the carrier sheet just pulls off. Spray it good with our adhesive here. Everything looks good there. Now we're just going to line it up with the right half of our decal here. So as you can see, we have some nice fluid back behind it. So just in case we put this on crooked, we could still pull it back off and then line it back up again. But everything looks pretty straight right here, so it looks like we're good to go and ready to start putting some pressure on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab our shirt or lint-free cloth. We're just going to push against it, and what it's going to do, you're going to start seeing all of the fluid that's back behind it start to work his way out, and it's going to work out all of those bubbles. Now, any bubbles that you see don't come out right away. Don't worry about it. Over time, as the sun hits the back of the decal, it'll work out those bubbles. Or if you want to, if you get a big bubble in there, you can grab an X-Acto knife and just punch a hole in it and just work it out that way. All it is the fluid that's back behind it that you sprayed on that's still under there. So as you work out each of the bubbles, you'll see some of the fluid come out of the side of the decal. So everything's looking good. Looks like we're all done. Let's show you what it looks like once it's completed. So as you can see, it's very easy to read. Gets a lot of attention. So those of you that have your business websites out there want to promote it a little bit more and want to get something different, the Rhinestone car decals, you can put this on the back of your actual vehicle like we have here, or you can put it on your window like you would a normal vinyl decal. You just need to make sure it's not in the way of where a wiper is, because the rhinestones are actually on the outside of the car, so as the wiper goes over, it wouldn't be good for the decal. So we put it on the back hatch of the truck here. Very easy to read. Cars, a couple cars back, and easily read that. So if you do have any questions about the website Rhinestone Car Decal, make sure to visit the website at www.thedecalworld.com. Give us a call at 941-721-4653 or email us at matt@thedecalworld.com. We look forward to working with you soon and hope you're having a great day.